formula for average is nothing but using 5 numbers. Then it has the same set of values, but 4 numbers and that numbers are in odd numbers. Then hello friends, I am Pragdishwaran. Today we are going to discuss about very basic concepts in average. As we know, the general formula for average is sum of observations divided by number of observations. Here, observation is nothing but the quantity which we are going to use in that sum. For example, suppose if we are using 5 numbers, then the sum of those number, that resultant will be sum of observations. And here, the number of observations. If there are 5 quantities, then the number of observations is said to be 5. If there are more than 5, suppose if it is 7 quantities, then the number of observations is said to be 7. So next we are going to look at a concept, consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers are nothing but successive numbers. So we represent the consecutive numbers in the format of x, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 goes on. For example, if the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then this number is said to be consecutive because these numbers are successive numbers and this number falls under this format. So for example, if you are taking x to be 1, then x plus 1. So 1 plus 1 resultant will be 2. Then 2 plus 1 plus 2, the resultant will be 3. Again 1 plus 3, the resultant will be 4. If it is in this format, then we are saying this number to be a consecutive numbers. There are 2 types of consecutive numbers. One is odd consecutive and the other one is even consecutive. So in the general case, if you are looking at the general case, both the odd and even consecutives has the same set of values. But if you are substituting values, you can identify the difference. So since it is an odd consecutive, you have to substitute any odd number in the place of x. If you are putting 1, then 1 plus 2 it is 3, and again 1 plus 4 it is 5. So 1 plus 6 it is 7. Now if there are 4 numbers and that numbers are in odd numbers, then we are said to be that is odd consecutive. So for even consecutive is nothing but if you are substituting even number instead of x, it may be any even number. So the resultant value will be 2. Again 2 plus 2 it is 4. 2 plus 4 it is 6. Then 2 plus 6 it is 8. If even numbers are successive, then it is said to be even consecutive. Now we can look into a problem how to find the average for some numbers. If you are going to find the average of these 5 numbers, then directly I can say the middle number is said to be average. So if you are using this formula, the first case is that sum of observations. If you are adding all those 5 numbers, so 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. Our resultant value is said to be 15, and here the number of observations are 5. So 15 divided by 5, it is 3. Again we can go for the direct concept that my middle number is said to be my average. So likewise we can solve for these consecutive numbers also. So if the numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So if we are asked to find the average of these numbers, first we have to check whether this number belongs to consecutive or not. I can say that 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 all are odd numbers and they are in the successive formats. So we can say it to be odd consecutive, and then if it is a consecutive number, we can directly choose the average value to be middle number. Here there are 5 numbers, so my middle value is 5. So the same concept is applicable for both odd number, even numbers, and for consecutive numbers also. If there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Again, when I am looking into this, these 5 numbers are even numbers and they are in successive format. So again I can say it, my middle number is said to be my average. So we can look at the problems in the next video.